Hi Libra, my name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. I'm just going to jump in. Just know, even though I'm doing this for the month of April, it isn't time restrictive, so it might apply to you for April and it might apply to you 3 months from now. So just, and you can also switch around the characters. So, your energy theme the energy that you're going to be working with whenever you're watching this, maybe in the month of April, is Cosmic Flower and Change. Cosmic Flower is all about that homecoming feeling, returning back to our essence so we can pour our magnificence out into the world. So feeling more safe, secure, and coming more into our authenticity. And change, obvious, lots of changes going to be happening in our lives and in the world. But I will read change since I already pretty much talked about the cosmic flower. Change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So yeah, there might be a need for you to come to a place of allowance with all the outside global changes that are going to be happening as well. And it's going to be really important for you to go inward, do that work, and return to that feeling of home. And it's home is a feeling, not a place. So those are the energies that you're going to be dealing with, creating that home feeling and coming to a place of peace and allowance and acceptance of change. Change is like the forever constant in our universe. So yes, and we also have the number 9 and 3. So 9 is all about completions and endings and new beginnings. And then 3 is all about it's a catalytic, catalyzing, it's catalyst number. So energy speeding up and possibly 2 things kind of joining together to create something new. So okay, so now we're going to go into your animal totems for the week of for the month of April. You are presenting as dragonfly, so you are in your element with the air symbol, the triangle with a line through it. So yeah, this is all about your third eye opening. And I also feel like, this can have so many meanings. To me, this is also about authenticity, feeling free to just flow with the wind. And the dragonfly also does, in the beginning of its life, I think, skim the surface of the water. And so I think that there might be emotions that might be kind of coming up for you as well. So even though this is more of an air element, it does skim the surface of water. So yeah, you might be coming more in awareness of certain emotions, but having more of an objective viewpoint and a good handle on the overall picture, the overall emotional environment of something as well. But back to your third eye, there might be you might be struck with a new idea or a new vision in April. And this also denotes the message that your dreams are not dead, or they're not impossible. You're not too old, you're not too young, you're just right to do and achieve what you want. Your dreams aren't too big, they aren't too far away. That whole message. Your dreams are possible and achievable. Okay, and now we have this other character, and you can take this as as you want it to. The characters can be reversed. These can be other aspects within you. You know, just take it how it flies. So I'm just going to read it as another character person in your life. So we have a very Freddie Mercury, flamboyant, extroverted person in your life that is not afraid to show their stripes, to show their colors, who is a huge visionary. They might be an Aquarius because of that, but they also might be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo as well. We have a double air sign, double fire sign here. Double fire sign. So this is a very kind of like in your face person. Very unique, very original. They might be a little bit superficial. They might be with skimming the water that I was talking about. You know, you might just be skimming the surface of this person, and you might come to find this is all there is. Who knows? But this is a very flamboyant, outspoken person that has a dream and lives to the beat of their own drum. So either it's going to be different for all of you, either they are at a crossroads or you are at a crossroads with this person and trying to decide if this person shall remain in your life or not. Because this person, you know, has their pros and cons like everybody, but they definitely do. So because the tarantula is all about following your dharma, following your path. It says that in the book. I actually wanted to kind of read part of the book. So there must be a big decision to be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention in order to find true happiness. You must choose dharma, purpose. The tarantula hovers patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. Either they are having to make a huge decision in their life, or you are having to make a decision about keeping them in your life. It's going to apply to you in different ways. This person can also be, for some of you, constantly at a crossroads. They might have shiny object syndrome and might be, I want to do this, no, I want to do that. And they maybe don't have a really clear sense of self. They might be very attention seeking. They might be, you know, very, very wild and not very grounded. You know, they're very passionate. They might be very almost too passionate, maybe for your taste, Libra. But this is a very fun person. This is a very fun person. But I think you're having to ask yourself, are they fun and helpful, or are they fun in a unproductive way and sidetracking you from your dharma, from your purpose? So, okay. So let's see what the fairies have to say about this situation. Yeah, there's going to be a huge release of some kind. We have another 3. More 2 things coming together to create a new thing. So this can either be a huge release or pushing beyond a new threshold into something so much better. So crossing a milestone, you know, things like that. but it's coming to a head that you're having to kind of push beyond. So one of those two things might be happening, but the energy is increasing. It's coming. I think it's more coming to that bottleneck decision point for you, Libra. We have Mikkel and Muckle here, so I am feeling that this person might be a little bit immature for your taste and for the direction that you're going. They might be a little bit naive. This could also be, someone younger than you. This could literally be a child. I don't know. Not to say that they're your child, but they could just be childish. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm feeling off of that card. That I think as you've been getting to know them, they're a bit emotionally stunted, maybe, in having a mature relationship or friendship. So yeah, it definitely seems like you really like this person. You have a lot of fun with them. So let's see what else we can get from the fairies. And Spirit is wanting me to remind you to return back home, to come back to center, and to ask yourself what is correct for you. Okay, interesting. We have the feline here. This can denote someone with a lot of insecurities, very on guard, very hurt, very very malnourished, very alone. He has lesions on his skin. He's missing a lot of his fur. His wings are ripped. And so, yeah, this is a person that's very on guard. So I'm wondering if this person is not who they're presenting as. Maybe they're not as glitz and glam as they are leading on. And that would actually kind of explain the emotional immaturity here. Because they've been so hurt. And as we grow up, we enter different phases of development, and if we can't complete a certain phase of development, a big part of us are literally stunted there, even though our body is growing and maturing. Our psychology and our emotions are stunted at that level. So that might be something that might be helpful for you to understand as well. So this person might be an adult, but they might be at the level, they might be developmentally stunted as a toddler. Okay, so I think the choice is starting to become more clear. We have the soul shrinker here. So yeah, this is an energy that depletes, that drains. It's not great to be around. So I think the scales are kind of showing which way to go. I think at first maybe that this person was really great and really fun to be around, but the more that you've gotten to know them, they might have shown more unhealthy, toxic patterns, could be a little bit drama prone. They're just draining your reserves in some way or another. And yeah, they're just, I'm feeling that there's a need to part ways or set certain boundaries with them so they're not draining you so much. We have the bright mother. So I think you perhaps, Libra, have forgotten how amazing things can be between two people because maybe you never experienced true friendship or true love, or just how amazing friendships and relationships can be. So you're kind of settling with this one because maybe you don't even know, if you've experienced abuse all your life, especially emotional abuse, you think it's just normal. And so I think the universe is wanting to show you how much better it can get, how abundant and beautiful and amazing it can get, and how stimulating and uplifting relationships and friendships can feel, and that you don't need to be exposing yourself to this much confusion, conflict, drama, all of that. Also, if, I think I just heard the phrase, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So that might be applicable here. We have Penelope the Dreamweaver, so I think that you are wishing and longing for something better, and that you are on the path of ascension. And I'm not so sure about this person. I'm not so sure if they are on that same path, because let me just give you an analogy. If you're on a boat and you're cruising on by and you see someone drowning, you have to really know what you're doing, or they're gonna pull you in and drown you and stand up on top of you and to try to get on the boat, because that's just how you are when you're dying and you're frantic. That's just how people are. And so that's why lifeguards need to train in very specialized ways so that doesn't happen. Especially if the person that's drowning is bigger than you, stronger than you, all of that. So what I'm trying to say is that you're on this path of ascension and wanting the good vibes and wanting to better your life. And this person over here isn't on that path. And so they're the one that is kind of drowning. And even in the beginning, they seemed and sparkly and wonderful, maybe. But as you kind of maybe gotten in the water with them, they started to drain you and pull you down. So yeah, I think that they have kind of sidetracked you off your path of ascension, and you're needing to make a decision to get back on that path. Not that you've really left. You can't really get off your path or your purpose, but you know what I mean. I'm going to see if the fairies have anything else to say about the situation for you, Libra. It can be so disappointing when you think that you found someone that's like on your level, that's akin to you, that you're vibing with, and all of that stuff. And then you find out that it's just that they're not who you thought they were, or that they aren't as beneficial for you. So yeah, this doesn't have to be a person. This could be a job, this could be an environment, a group of people, a habit, something that you thought was cool or something, but you're just kind of like, but anyways, something is draining you. And I was just trying to sympathize with you that it can be disappointing. But you need to do what's best and healthiest for you. So we have the oak men here. So it's really important for you to ground yourself, to center yourself, to return back home to that place of homecoming. And And when you do that, you will start to find your family, the people who are kindred spirits. And I feel like the Oakman's eyes are telling you, you know what you have to do, Libra. You already know the answer, even if it's like, man, this sucks type of feeling. I just feel like his eyes are telling you, you know what you need to do, you know your truth. So now I'm gonna just see if there's any last words for you, any last remaining advice for you, Libra. We got happy. So once you make this decision, I think that you're gonna feel a lot better, a lot lighter, a lot happier because of it, for sure. And that it's going to be the key that unlocks your happiness. So there's that to look forward to. You are on your way to more and more happiness, so that's great. And you are blessed. You are blessed, and you are co-creating with the universe. And the universe does have your back. Anything else for Libra? Deep knowing. Yeah. Just like the Oakman was saying, you know what's right for you, what the answer is for you. And this doesn't have to be a separation or a parting ways. This could just be you stating your boundaries and what you need and what can't happen and what needs to happen in order for you to be happy. But yeah, like this card says, you know what the answer is. So I really hope that this message was of value to you. And like I always say, you are never ever alone. You are so loved, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Be safe, take care, love yourself, take care of your body. And when you have time, pray for the planet, send out those good vibes. And I hope you have a great month, Libra. Take care. Bye.